Good morning, Beatrix in Switzerland. I got your email that you got the Spirit Chaser. You were trying to figure out how to get some sound out of it. What I thought I might do is make you a little video this morning and show you, and I'll probably leave this up for everybody. I've never had anybody else have this problem with it, but I'll leave it on my video so in case they do. You'll notice this is my personal Slim Jim kazoo and the size of the hole there. And this is a Spirit Chaser that I roughed in just a few minutes ago so I could do this demonstration for you with one. I didn't have one in stock. I think I'll keep this one for my gig bag. You notice the hole is considerably larger. Now the hole on your particular Spirit Chaser may be a wee bit larger or a wee bit smaller than this, but they're basically about the same. So what I'm going to do, this right here, this is a piece of cane I cut, oh Lord, 15 years ago. And what I wanted to make was a instrument similar to the Australian Aborigine instrument. Now, I'm not going to pronounce this correctly, I know. Didgeridoo. And they use it. You probably, if you saw any of the Australian films, oh I can't remember the comedian's name. Anyhow, if you saw any of the films or any Australian films where the Aborigines, then you've probably seen and heard it. And you'll notice the end of this is like the end of your Spirit Chaser kazoo. And what you do, now I'm going to blow this, but you don't, maybe blowing's the wrong word to use, so I thought maybe showing you would be better. It's more of a, see how I'm using my lips and blowing air through it and using the lips to make a sound. Now I'm going to do the same thing with my lips against the, let me get here where you see. It's like that. Okay. Now here we go. Let me try this. I haven't blown this thing in a couple of years. Let me see if I can get back to do it. I may have trouble myself. And see, I'm doing that. But when I put it to the, my lips are actually, this is going above the top and bottom. Sides are okay, but I'm going. Now when you do the Spirit Chaser kazoo, it's done similar. I'm not humming, I'm now I'm gonna hum it like da 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 da. See, if I try it with this, I get nothing because there's no resonator membrane to vibrate. Where I do have it, and then I can go to blow it like the Australian instrument. And I can talk through it. I think it just might be the way you're not forming your lips on the Spirit Chaser. Now, as you mentioned in your email, and as I mentioned in my shipment email, it is possible for altitude changes, temperature changes, stuff like that to have an effect. I generally don't have that this time of year. And generally when I do have, it seems to be out toward our mountain area, out in Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, where it's real cold and some high temperatures. But generally all you have to do then is to simply loosen both resonator caps just a wee bit. You don't, just enough to take pressure off of the membrane itself and let it relax. And then tighten them back down. Don't over tighten. If you over tighten, you can actually make the membrane too tight and it'll deaden the ability to make a sound. Now it is normal to see wrinkles in the resonator membranes, especially after you play them a while. That's okay. That's what makes that membrane vibrate. If it was stretched totally tight, it wouldn't produce a great sound. And that's why they need changed every once in a while. When they do get to where you play them high a year or a month, depends on how much you play them every day. After you played it a while, it may have stretched out to where it needs replacing with a new one. And when you do replace them, and if you have to replace one on yours, be sure and not over tighten those screws. Bring them down a little bit on each screw at a time till you bring the resonator cap down level on each end, and then just snug them down. You don't want to tighten them down like you're putting the tire on a car. Okay, I hope this helps. If not, let me know and we'll do what we got to do to make things work right for you. I'm real sorry you've had this problem. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever run into this. Just remember, the effect is totally made by your lips when it's in the Australian type instrument mode, where I'm blowing through it like I would a bugle. That's the best instrument I can think to give you an example, because it doesn't have any keys to change notes, and it doesn't have a slide to change any notes, and you do the changing of notes with your lips and that brass mouthpiece. If you still have trouble, look around, see if you can find a video online, I'm sure you can, on playing the bugle. And you should have a picture of how they show that you form your lips on it for the bugle, and that would be the same way you'd form your lips on it for playing this one in that manner. Now, like I said, when you get to play it just like a regular kazoo, you just hum through it. And when I say hum, I mean da 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 da. See, I'm humming instead of blowing. Where this way, I'm blowing through my lips, not just, but. Okay, hope this helps. I'll get this right off to you. You take care, and once again, I'm really sorry you're having a problem with it, but don't worry, we'll get everything fixed. All right, thanks a lot.